But he said, if you break my commandments, I'm going to let them come running now. You don't want to do right, you're not going to run it no more. Right. Your enemy's going to come running now.
You got smith with madness behind you.
Right. See? And in nakedness. He said, and in nakedness. When you want clothes, who you got to get your clothes from?
The stores.
Who own them?
Not all white people, that's for sure.
Not all white people, but there's some Chinese people that own them.
You're kind of racist. Yeah.
Listen, listen, come back. Is it not facts though? You saying I'm racist, but I'm talking truth. We don't own the water company. We don't own the McDonald's. It is racist. The system is racist. You don't want to acknowledge that they're against us. That's the problem with our people. We see the issues going on, but we don't want to address it.
Like a bird, we keep the commandments, don't know what you heard. Pull out some scripts like I'm a director. I stay with my sword, I'm ready whenever. It's the end of the world.
Well, we just realized, we just read in the Bible and saw that Jesus Christ was a black man, right? So when you came up, you said you believe in God, but you think man wrote the Bible. They wrote the Bible how they want to write it, right? How'd you say that?
Well, yeah, because, I mean, you can read the Bible and you can interpret the Bible the way you want to interpret it.
Right, that's what they say. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something that can't be interpreted, right? Because you can't interpret facts, right? You can interpret opinions and stuff, but like things that are factual, you can't interpret that, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28. Let me show you something. Watch this. This is what God said to the Israelites. This is Moses talking to the Israelites, right? And this is what he told them. Read verse 15. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. So Moses talking to the Israelites, he telling them, if you don't listen to the voice of God, something was going to happen. What did he say was going to happen? To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. So he told them, if you don't listen to all the statutes and commandments that God commanded, what's going to happen? That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Since that curse is a good thing or a bad thing? When somebody put a curse on you, is that good or bad? That's bad, right? So God told the Israelites, if you don't keep my commandments, I'm going to make these bad things happen to you, right? So let's look at some of these bad things he said was going to happen and see if they're interpretation or if they're facts, right? Read verse 16. Verse 16, curse shall thou be in the city. So God told the Israelites, if you break my commandments, I'm going to curse you in the city, right? So let's think about cities, right? Any city you go to, right? If you want to find crime, drugs, prostitution, all those things, what race of people live in those communities?
All kinds of people.
Right. So if I'm looking for crime and drugs, I go to
people.
But listen, if I'm looking for crime and drugs, do I go to the community where the white people at? Do I just go, post up?
No, you go where you go, your people that sell shit.
Drugs and
stuff.
What do most of them look like? What do most of them look like? You might have some white people there, but the majority of that community gonna look like what? They're gonna look like me and you, right? Blacks and Hispanics, right?
Bring it out.
We the ones with the drugs. We the ones with baby mamas and stuff like that. You don't find that. You don't go to other communities looking for that. You come to our communities looking for that. You might see some other races, but predominantly it's our people that are cursed in the city. These are bad things, right? To have drug problems, murder problems, that's a bad thing, right? But Moses told the Israelites, if you break God's commandments, he's going to put you in the city where the bad stuff happened, the cursed part of the city. What else he tell them? And cursed shall thou be in the field. He said you're going to be, bad things are going to happen to you in the field. Did bad things happen to us in the field? The cotton fields, the sugarcane fields, the tobacco fields? Bad things happen to us, right? What about the so-called Mexicans? Are they still not out picking nuts, fruits, berries, and watermelons for a little bit of nothing? Making money for other people, but they doing the work, picking cotton and things like that up until this day?
Teach!
That happened to who? That happens to our people. When you think of bad things happening in the fields, do you think of white people? Do you think of the Chinese man, the Japanese man? Or do you think of people that look just like me and you?
Bring it out!
We the ones who cursed in the field. We the ones who work for hundreds of years for free, right? Working for green cards, hoping ICE don't come. You see when they came out with ICE, what happened to the farm workers? Disappeared, because we the ones that was out there working there.
Right.
Lock us up, where it go? Now they ain't got nobody to pick it, because they don't got that cursed people. We that cursed people, right? 32. Speaking of ice, let's see if the Bible talks about ice. Right? Let's see. Watch this. Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. Is ice coming and taking people's kids away from them? Taking away their sons and daughters? And he says give it to another people. When ice comes, do they look like me and you? The people that's coming and take these kids, do they look like us? Or is it another people coming and taking our children? There's another race of people that's coming and taking our children, right? It's not us. We're not taking them from each other. The Bible said another race is going to take your sons and daughters.
Teach.
Read. And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. Right, because we say Donald Trump, but guess what? Under Obama, they was already locking kids in cages. So it's not one man, it's a whole system that's set up against us. And God said, we broke his commandments, this was going to happen to you. You think they doing it under their own power? No, they doing it because we don't listen to God.
Right,
so he said, your sons and daughters is going to get taken by a whole nother race of people. And he said, your eyes going to do what? And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. He says your eyes gonna fail with longing all the day long, right? When I started talking about ice, I could kind of see it struck a chord in you, right? It makes you want to do what? It makes you want to cry, right? When you think about the people get taken away from their children, it makes you want to cry. It's a sad situation, right? But God says your eyes gonna fail with longing all the day long. You're gonna sit there and cry when you see your people get taken.
Teach.
And there shall be no might in thine hand. He said there ain't gonna be no might in your hand. When ICE come and take your kids, what can we do about it? Sir, if ICE come over here and take our kids, what can we do about it? When the government comes to take our kids, do we have the power to go get our children back? We don't, we powerless. All we can do is sit there and cry and hope we get our kids back. This is what God said was gonna happen to the Israelites, his chosen people, and we broke his commandments. He said, I'm gonna have another race come take your kids, and all you're gonna be able to do is cry about it.
Bring it out.
Right, 48. These are the things we gotta learn as a people. We can't ignore it. We go to church and get fat and get false information. We get a feel-good story, but it ain't touching the reality that's going on with our people. Right now, our people are getting taken out of the land. Right? And guess what? Texas used to be Mexico. So how you gonna come? How you gonna come, take my land, and then tell me I'm illegal on my land, so you gotta lock me up? You see how it don't make no sense? But God said, if you break my commandments, I'm gonna let all this happen to you. Watch this. He said this also. Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. He said you're gonna serve your enemies, right? When we talk about the fields, who do we serve in the fields? Do we pick cotton and fruits and stuff for people that look like us? Or is it another race of people that we had to do it for? Whoever that other race is, God said, that's your enemy. Right? He said you're going to serve your enemy what? Which the Lord shall send against thee. That's what I said. It ain't that they stronger than us or better than us. God said, if you break my commandments, I'm going to send them over there against you. I'm going to make you go into, I'm going to send ice against you. I'm going to make you work in the fields. Right? Feed. And hunger. Whenever you hungry, who do we get our food from when we get hungry? Who do we get our food from? Where do we get our food from? Do we get it from people that look like us? Or do we go to United? Do we go to Church's Chicken, McDonald's? The other places we go, right? Who owns those places? Who owns McDonald's? Who owns United? What race of people own United? Tell me, sis. Don't be ashamed. We just talking facts. Remember, we ain't talking fairy tales. I don't want you to think that I'm interpreting this any kind of way. It's common sense.
Well, yeah, I know. I mean,
who owns United?
It's like, it's...
Who owns it? Come on, it's a simple question. Who owns United Supermarket? If you go to the CEO, you might... White people. He said, but this your land. But he said these bad things gonna happen.
White people, they think that they can got over us because we let them do it.
We didn't let them do it. What the Bible just tell us? Who let them do it? Read it again.
We fought.
Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemies. Right, the Bible says you're going to serve your enemies. Go up. No, but get it.
Yeah.
But get into 48. Let's go. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. So why they get to get up over us is because we let them? Did we let them? What the Bible say? Which the Lord shall send against thee. It says the Lord sent them against us. The Lord let them get over us. Because of our sin, yeah, we did it because we sinned. But because of our sin, God said, I'm going to send them against you. And you're going to serve them with what? And hunger. He said, when you get hungry, you're going to have to go against them people I sent against you for not listening. Right? Read. And in thirst. He said, when you get thirsty, right? You want a bottle of water. Who you got to get? Who owns the bottled water companies? Who owns the water company if you get a cup of water at your sink? Who owns it? Huh? The city, the white people, right? But didn't Texas used to be Mexico? We just said that, right?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
But he said, if you break my commandments, I'm going to let them come run it now. You don't want to do right, you're not going to run it no more.
Right.
Your enemy's going to come running now.
You got smitten with madness behind you.
Right. Read. And in nakedness. He said, and in nakedness. When you want clothes, who you got to get your clothes from?
The stores.
Who own them?
Not all white people, that's for sure.
Not all white people, but there's some Chinese people that own
I
them.
think you're kind of racist here.
Listen, no, listen. Listen, come back. Is it not facts, though? You saying I'm racist, but I'm talking the truth. We don't own the water company. We don't own the McDonald's. It is racist. The system is racist. You don't want to acknowledge that they're against us. That's the problem with our people. We see the issues going on, but we don't want to address it.
Bring it out!
We address the issues with facts. We're racist.
Right.
How am I racist for saying that the white man owns LP&L? He does. How am I racist for saying white people own United? It's only facts. There's no racism. Show me the United that a black man owns, that a Hispanic man owns. God said, I'm going to send your enemy against you. Since you don't want to listen, you're going to have to go to them. And it ain't just the white man, the Chinese man, the Arab man, the Japanese man. They all in the black community.
Bring it out!
Store right down the street in the Hispanic community owned by who?
Bring it out!
By a Chinese man.
Bring it out!
It's a laundromat owned by who? A Chinese man. Where's the black man's business?
Teach!
Where's the Hispanic man business?
Teach!
A barbershop, that's about all we get. Everything else is owned by the other nations, but it's racist for us to talk about it. You know that you've been destroyed. Give me Hosea for us. Go, give me Hosea. You know that you've been destroyed when it's racist for you to talk about what happened to you.
Right.
That's like telling somebody who got raped that they got hatred because they talk about the rape that happened to them.
Bring it out!
We've been raped as a people. We've been violated as a people. And if we talk about it, it's considered racist.
Right.
We consider it racist to talk about what happened to us.
Wake them up!
That's called victim shaming. We are the victims and we get shamed by our own people for addressing what happened to us.
Right.
Read this. The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6.
Bring it out!
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. It says we are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We destroy. We don't even want to talk about what happened to us. When facts start coming out, we close our ears. We throw out what they call them, panic button words. Oh, racism, run.
Green light.
Yeah, words that they give you a reason to run. Y'all are racist. Why am I racist? Because I said a white man owned United?
Right.
Because I said a white man owns Church of Chick, I'm racist? How is that racist? Because LP&L is ran by the people who put you in slavery.
Right.
It's only facts. We're not racist. We truth seekers. Give me John A. This is what you gotta become. We gotta start critically thinking, especially the men, especially the black and Hispanic men. We gotta be the ones who start thinking, how are we gonna fix our communities? What are we gonna do to fix this mess that we're in? But we don't want to face the truth. The truth come out, they run. Read that. The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth. You gotta know the truth. The white man put us in slavery and we work for them to this day. They own everywhere you go. If you hungry, if you thirsty, if you want clothes, you gotta go to another race of people. We don't own nothing in our community. That's the truth. But he said once you start knowing that, and the truth shall make you free. The truth is gonna make you free. But as long as we keep hiding behind, oh, that's racist. As long as we keep hiding behind the image of white Jesus, we're going to continue to be destroyed. Look at the people who are homeless around here. Look at the people that don't got nowhere to go. A pot to piss in, a window to throw it out. Who is that? When you think of that, you don't think of a guy named Biff. You think of a guy named Juan, Jose. You know what I'm saying?
Going insane.
Look at our people. When you think of this type of stuff, you don't think about other races. You don't see the Chinese man at the bus stop with whatever on their face. That's our people destroyed.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united with Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.